well into day one. We've lost 74 players, including some big names. Let's see how some of the other players are getting on.
I'm doing good actually. I've got about 27 I think now. Yeah, well, it started off like slow, you know, standard. Then I got changed tables onto the feature table, and pretty soon after I got there, Devilfish doubled me up. I mean, he had a massive stack anyway, but yeah, I had ace 10 on a queen jack 10, 10, like 8 board or something like that, and he had queen jack, and it all went in on the river, so it was quite nice. And then yeah, since then I've just been sort of running over the table a little bit.
I'm on the meteoric chip stack of 12,000. That's the highest I've ever been. Just playing and enjoying it, really. You know, it's weird, really, but like sometimes you have a feel for tournaments and sometimes you don't, and I haven't really got one at the moment.
It's a horrible interview to do, but tell us, how did you end up leaving us?
No, that's fine. I mean, I never really expected to bust this early because it's usually not something I do. But then I started out playing a lot of hands, and I made sort of maybe a bad 3-barrel bluff, and the guy hit like 1 of 5 cards he could call a river bet with. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm still happy with the play I made, so I don't really regret that. And then I get it all in with queens versus kings against Ramaswamy for like 50 blinds. Down to like 1,300, I shove king 8 suited, get 2 callers, not happy about it.
Obviously.
Flop is like king 7-5, I'm like, wow, that could be good. And then it goes bet raise, I'm like, shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the guy falls and it's ace king.
I'm very low chips, got 8-9 in the big blind, called his raise, flopped 2 pair. Unfortunately, he's flopped the straight. That's it.
So sadly, another of our superstar players has been knocked out, Dobrunson. You managed to get through about 5 hours of poker. How was the exit? What happened to you?
Well, I never hit anything, and I just sat there, and finally I got a good hand, and the guy beat it. You know, you get card dead, and then it's just, it's like a slow death. I'd rather just go ahead and get shot. I was just commenting to someone how high the level is for the tournaments now. I mean, all these kids, they're all good.
So, Michael, you've just been on your dinner break. How are you doing chip-wise?
5,000 chips, so I've lost half my stack. Just missed every draw, really. Every flush draw, every straight draw, everything. Just no, it's not. I've not been hitting, which has been expensive. But I'm still there with half the starting stack. And as people know me, I'm a grinder, so I never give in. I'll never give in till the last chip's gone. So I'm still, still confident.
So, Ben, how are you doing chip-wise?
I have about 25,000. Yeah, pretty good. You know, I've not made many mistakes all day, and I hope to go on just like that.
Very sad to report I'm standing with Neil Channing, which must mean you're out of the tournament. Tell us what happened.
I never really got going, actually. There was a thing that happened early where, just totally me, I don't know, I must be getting old and doddery. I got the chip colours wrong. I thought the guy had bet like 1,100 and it was 2,100, and I was kind of thinking I might not call for 11, and then the dealer said, oh, actually it's an extra 1,000, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to call anymore, and that was like half my chips as well. So yeah, from that, at one stage I doubled up twice in like consecutive hands. And that got me back to a third of the average.
Congratulations.
No, I was pretty excited at that point. I was planning my victory speech and, you know, what would I spend the money on, that kind of thing, but not to be.
Not to 35k at the moment, so I'm pretty pleased with that.
Are you feeling confident?
Yeah, I felt confident before the competition. Now I've got lots of chips and feeling pretty confident, yeah.
So my very presence here lets you know another pro has been knocked out from the main event here at the EPO. November 9er, James Aikenhead. Always a nice job for me. Tell us how you exited this tournament.
I ended up making a bad call against Devilfish where I re-raised him pre-flop with kings. He called me and the flop came ace, jack 5, and he just set me all in, but I had less than a pot size bet.
Right, okay.
It took me 5-10 minutes to call, but I called eventually, and he had ace queen. I don't really understand his play.
I'm around average tips, I think, somewhere like 24, 23,000. First hour and a half I was on fire, and then I did a couple of moves. Good hands make players look good, If you get a lot of good hands, it makes you look good. And if you get bad hands, sometimes you look bad, it can make you look, no limit hold'em's like that. It can make you look good sometimes, and sometimes it can make you look bad.
It's been an amazing day of poker. We're down to the last 90 now. They will carry on tomorrow until we get down to the final 9. It's all over for now, so I'm off home to rest.